Okay, these are the two boxes the Nova Neptune came in. One's for the lathe and the other one is for the leg assembly. So I'm with my buddy John today and we're all excited about putting this together.
Hello.
He's one of the newest members of the New Jersey Woodturners. So the instructions say lay down the bed like this, then bolt on the legs. I think this is going to go real fast. Obviously you've got to take the headstock off and the banjo off when you do this kind of work. So at first you put in the bolts, don't tighten them up real tight.
Yep.
And then because we got to put in some support brackets. Okay, so we got two of these, and these are leg supports, and these two are tool holders. So we'll put them on a little later. Right now John's putting on the shelf bracket, and that's nice if you want to put a shelf on there, maybe weight it down with some concrete or something else. Or at my shop, what I do, I just have that shelf and I keep some of my tool holders on it. Okay, these are the leg supports. Keep all these bolts loose, like all these loose, until these brackets are in. Okay, I got the feet on, like this, and these are the tool holders. John's putting the other one on now. Tighten these up real strong, and then we're going to do the tool bracket and the leg supports. So they recommend in the instruction manual to have two guys help pick this thing up. It is kind of heavy. You can do it by yourself, but especially if you're in a wood turning club, it's good to get one of your members to come over and help you out. There's some grease on here. We're cleaning that off, getting that ready. The finish on here, I would like to see that a little bit more polished. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. I'm surprised that Nova has that kind of finish. It should be a lot more polished, but we'll find out shortly. And I'm sure the headstock and the tailstock will slide on there just fine. Okay, it's good to have strong young men do this.
Loosen it up a little. There's some grease on there. I should probably clean it off first.
Okay, took a little bit of finagling to get that in there, that big support bracket underneath. And it's sliding down. We did put a little wax on here. Oh, it's coming together. We like this. So there's two of these end caps, and they'll go like that. We still got to screw them on. They supply a Allen wrench, but John's got a T-handle one that makes it a little bit better, a little faster. Looks like it has the bolt holes for a bed extension. Okay, there's a little set screw right there in case you're stopping it quickly. Make sure you loosen this before you try to take the faceplate off. One of the guys in the club had a different type of lathe and he did not loosen that set screw. Then he pulled off the faceplate and he boogered up his threads. You have to put a new spindle in. So believe me when I tell you, loosen up that screw. Then you just put it on lock and it'll unscrew. So this has a 1.25 inch thread on it. So that's real nice. Okay, next step, we're gonna put the banjo on. We're gonna do a little cleaning, a little waxing, and we're gonna slide that right on. This machine looks very well built. No surprise from Nova. I think we're gonna like this a lot. I'm a big Nova fan. I had a DVR and then I bought a Nova Galaxy, and I'm considering buying a Nebula. But this is a really nice lathe for beginners or professionals. Really nice. What'd you pay for this? Like almost 2,000?
2,000.
2,000 bucks. So always good quality from Nova. Zippity doo dah, real easy. Okay, so if you're looking for the post for the banjo, it's buried inside here. Not easy to get to. It's really squeezed in. Should I grab it?
We have to cut some more, actually.
Yeah, so the tool rest is actually a two-piece post. There we go. Yeah, so if you're looking for it, that's where it is. It took us a minute to find it. And then that's going to screw onto here. Okay, like the headstock and the banjo, we're gonna clean and wax the bottom of the tailstock here. Okay, looks good, very professional looking. I like the, this handle is real nice. And the locking handle on the headstock is down here, and that's real nice. On my Nova Galaxy, the locking handle is back here. Okay, so we've got, looks like a 8 or 9 inch tool rest on there, and I think we're ready to turn it on. So we plugged it in. Oh, that's what happened. All right, let's fire it up. Oh, it works. Right out of the box. No latent defect from the factory. The live center and the drive center came in the same package as this end cap protector, so the tailstock can't be slipped off. There was one right there, and that was already installed on the headstock side. But you do gotta put this on once the tailstock is assembled. In case you're wondering, there's a little set screw and these little protector pads, and what those are for, if you put them in a chuck or on the faceplate, and then the set screw, that protects, the little red things protects the threads on the spindle. Okay, we're advancing the quill, and we're going to take the shipping wax off of this because it's a little sticky, and then we're going to go ahead and see if it's centered right out of the factory. So let's get that cleaned up. Will that come out any further?
Nope, that's it. It's about 4
Okay,
inches.
so that's a nice safety feature, that the quill does not come all the way out. Now that I look at this a little bit more, I think that screw actually goes in that hole on the tool post, but it would still fit on a chuck or a faceplate. Let's see if we get centered.
Almost.
Not quite. We have to make an adjustment, and we make that adjustment by moving the headstock. Should be no problem. Oh, it's a little off there also. We're gonna have to work on that. So right out of the box, these are not aligned, and it was easy to align it back and forward, but it's not aligned up and down. So I'm going to try the double-ended Morse taper to see if that helps. The double-ended Morse taper is included in the package. Okay, so now we've got it aligned with the double-ended Morse taper, and now we're going to double test it again with the drive and the live center. Okay. It's still a little low on the tailstock. Left and forward and back is fine, but up and down is off. So that's the alignment after we use the double-ended Morse taper. So up and down is not aligned correctly. We got to call into Technitool, and we're waiting for them to call back on their customer service line. But right now, that's not good. Okay, we've been waiting for tech support to call for the last 20 minutes, and they haven't. And the way we fix that, you got to loosen these 4 bolts. Again, this is for the up and down. Loosen those 4 bolts, and you pick the motor up, you lift up. Once you loosen these bolts, this whole thing becomes loose. So we loosen the bolts, I lifted up on that, and then John tightened them up. That's like a 2-man operation, real easy. But that's how you fix that up and down. Forward to backwards easy. So you just use the double-ended taper to do that. Go.
Are we talking about setting the presets or
Yes.
just getting to them? How to set them?
Yeah, let's go to setting them.
Okay, so for setting them, you hit function, on, and you can scroll through and look at the different speeds that they're set at. And to change it, if you want to make 500 into 700, hold it down until it blinks, turn it to 700, hold it down again, it'll beep, and now it's set.
Okay, so if you wanted to scroll through the
So when you
presets,
scroll through them, you always have to hit function and on first, and then you can scroll through them.
oh, all right,
You got 4 speeds.
cool. All right, so this is the unboxing, a little bit of the setting up. There's plenty of functionality in this, including a cable to have firmware updates on this. This looks like a nice stout machine. Really like it as that. I think John's going to have a lot of years of fun turning with this. Process was pretty easy to put together. Took a little bit of finagling with this, the up and down right here. But again, we just loosen these 4 bolts and turn the motor up in order to get the up and down motion. Forward and backwards is just on the regular swivel. Have not figured out yet what this does. I don't understand that, but overall, nice lathe. And let's put a piece of wood on there and make some shavings. Okay, so we got a little piece of firewood. We're gonna fire this up, and John's gonna do that part. It shows the percent. I'm not sure what that percent is. I don't know if that's the percent of the speed or what. But yeah, let's get turning.